Hey folks, today is June the 26th. It's currently 8:19 in the morning. We're going to look at doing our Promax Gold EA week number 10 update review. Have not had a chance to check our results for the week, so let's go ahead and jump in and see how things went. All right, so as we can see here, 21st will be about right here. And as we can see, our equity curve is definitely moving in the right direction. So we know we made a profit this week. And wow, so it looks like we did 2.65% this week. And just based on what I've seen, a lot of weeks with this EA, we get over 2% return. And if you guys recall this unfortunate situation where my computer needed to be restarted, that did kind of mess things up for us. But if this hadn't happened, I'm assuming we'd be sitting really nicely right now in this demo account. And as you recall, this has happened twice now for me where my computer either restarted for an update or needed to be restarted because it froze. But like I said, I do plan on putting Promax on a VPS once I start the live testing with it. But for right now, we'll just continue to, anytime we get a week where there are no issues, we'll check on the results and we'll compare it to the vendors' results and see how they line up. And hopefully with this new recent update that they put out this week, I believe, they will have fixed that issue so that just restarting the PC, because, you know, if you have a Windows PC, sometimes there are random restarts. And if you're not using a VPS, we don't want to be in a situation where you will restart the MT4 and the EA start randomly closing out trades on you. So that's definitely something hopefully the vendor was able to fix and solve. We'll take a look. I know they did release that new update this week, so hopefully I'll ask them and make sure that that's one of the updates that they were able to include in that. But for right now, let's go ahead and jump over here. We'll take a look at the news for the week before we jump into the VPS. And we'll also take a look at their Telegram group to see what the new update entails. All right. So as we can see here, Monday, nothing really that will have affected us. Tuesday, let's see what we had here. Fed Chair Powell testifies. That could have given us some whipsaws there. On Wednesday, we had flash manufacturing PMI and new home sales. Both could cause spikes. On Thursday, we had unemployment claims and final GDP. On Friday, no high impact news. So we did have a few items this week that could have caused spikes or whipsaws. So let's go ahead now and jump into the VPS. Give me one moment and I'll get that set up. All right, folks, I actually just pulled up my VPS and I realized Promax isn't on the VPS. Okay, so I'm talking a little crazy this morning. I haven't had my coffee. I'm actually just waking up. I try to do this first thing in the morning before I have to get ready for work for you guys here. So you have to excuse me if I talk a little crazy sometimes. All right, let's go ahead now and see. Last week we were not above 1,000, but as you can see, we are now back above $1,000, which is what this demo account was, a $1,000 sim account. And we can come here and let's take a look at the 21st. And it looks like we took quite a lot of trades this week. Wow, okay. So that's definitely a good thing. There have been periods where the EA didn't take a lot of trades, but this week we took quite a few, as you can see here. All right, so we got, the losses seem to be pretty small as well. 73 cents, $4.84, $3.56, and $1.55. And of course, we do have the smaller wins as well, but we have a couple nice size wins, or actually one really nice size win of $10.58. And all of our small wins that we have here that we've taken throughout the week definitely kind of counteract those 4 losses that we took and put us in a really nice position here. And as many of you have mentioned in the comments, it does seem like going for, I'm going to say 0.01 per $2,000 balance is probably the way to go. So that's what I'll be doing when I go live as well. 0.01 per $2,000 in the account instead of what's recommended on the site, which is 0.01 per 1,000, I believe. And we'll verify that in a moment here as well. But as you guys can see, the EA did extremely well this week. Got us back above $1,000, even after taking those losses from the time where my computer had to restart after freezing, and also where it restarted for the update. So definitely happy to see that. Now I'm curious to see exactly how things went for the vendor this week. And let me scroll down here. I just want to make sure they recommend 0.01 per $1,000. All right, it should say it's somewhere here. Actually, all right, minimum recommended fund of $1,000. All right, 1,000 USD funded in the account or above. Okay. Do not run the EA on accounts below 1,000. And lastly, small account upwards. Okay, so they don't mention it, but I'm pretty sure it is 0.01 per $1,000 is what they recommend. So we're just going to stick with that for now here as far as what I was saying. But definitely 0.01 per 2,000 does seem to be the safer bet. So that's kind of what I'm going to look at using when I do eventually go live. And I believe their 100K account is the one that was having some trouble. So we'll take a look and see if it was able to get out of that situation here. All right, so this week, wow, 4.02%. And that's with HF Markets. A lot of you guys don't want to use OPO or whatever broker it is that they recommend. All right, important notes. VPS recommendations, Promax works best. All right, so yeah, it is OPO Forex broker that they recommend. And like I said, the reviews for that broker aren't the best. And if you don't want to use it, obviously the vendor is using other brokers as well. You can see here, HF Markets. I'm using a different broker. Obviously here, KOT Forex. And there are other people out there using different brokers as well. So you definitely don't have to use the OPO Forex broker, especially if you're in the United States. All right. So as we can see, last week they did take a bit of a hit. They took a loss there. And obviously losses are to be expected with Forex trading. You definitely cannot get around that. But we can see here they earned back quite a nice chunk of what they lost, 4.02%. And my guess is after next week, they will continue on to make new highs in this account. Let's go ahead and jump over to their live account or $100,000 live account. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the $100,000 account that took the loss last week. We can see here it must have been the 10K account or the $1,000 account, excuse me. So like I said, they're definitely moving in the right direction with that account here. And the $100,000 account looks like they earned 2.38%. So they did very well, and that equates to $3,080. So very nice returns on their $100,000 account. And they're currently up 11.99% for the month of June. Last month they did 13.47%. All right, one last thing. Actually, there are two things I want to check on, but right now we'll take a look at their Telegram group here and see what they said about the updates. All right, new Promax Gold EA version 5 preset features. Dear Promax users, good day. We have added an additional technical support agent to ensure you all get your emails replied to as soon as possible. Due to the high volume of emails, wow, 400 plus. All right, we would like to inform you that there is a slight technical issue in the update where in some preset lot sizes is set 0.01 rather than 0.01. This problem will be resolved in the coming hours. All right, so that's something that they most likely fixed. New Promax Gold EA version 5 preset features. So it looks like they have 3 presets here. Trend scalping 23 hours version 5. This setting has stop loss per trade. Drawdown limit to 20% and follows both news as well as trend and reversal indicators. Setting works 23 hours and follows broker time. Okay. All right. High trend scalping low drawdown version 5.0. This is the one that's recommended. So this is the one I'll most likely be using when I start my live test. This setting works 5 hours following trend and reversal indicator to place orders daily from 8 to 13 GMT. This setting also has stop loss per trade and drawdown limit of 20%. And lastly, we have Promax EA last version 5.0. This setting is similar to its version 4 settings with the added benefit of the buy and sell option as well as following market trend and news events. All right. So that's kind of what's going on at present with the EA. And let's scroll up to see if there's anything else. Attention, please make sure there are no Promax Gold EA trades. Uninstall it as the new version will be updated or released. We'd like to apologize for the delay. However, we've added a brand new preset file with added up to 3 overall presets for Promax. Settings are high risk, high profit settings to lower risk, long-term based settings. All right, dear clients, the wait is over. Promax Gold update is here. The update comes with some great new features such as 24-hour trading, stop loss per trade, 20% drawdown limit, 3 presets ranging from low risk to aggressive mode. All right, so we should have received an email with that information. Let me know in the comments section. This was from the 22nd. So let me know if you've already started trading with the new EA and how things went for you this week. All right. Promax update is ready. Just waiting for the market to open. All right, so it looks like that has gotten sent out to you guys. And hopefully you guys have been able to trade with that this week and got some good results with it. So like I said, definitely let me know how things went. And we can come back here to the actual website. And I want to check the YouTube channel. And I want to see if anybody posted updates on their results for the week here. Let's see what comments we can see here. All right, I think I'm going to agree with a few comments from previous Promax Gold videos. I should use 0.01 lot size for every 2,000. Definitely believe you're correct. All right, the developer's vendor suffered an actual 50% drawdown on his real $100,000 account on last Thursday, I think. Okay. And something there. There's a new update coming out, so I'm sure that will fix whatever this issue is. And hopefully next week we'll start testing as well with the new updated version in a fresh sim account. Like I said, until I get that 2,000 live to start up the live account, I will test it in the sim account and just let it run and see how things go. Currently testing this EA. Things were a bit crazy this week. It actually did 15.87% in just 1 week. This was just using the provided set file with nothing changed. It's a bit disturbing, to be honest. I think it was on Wednesday. It had so many trades open. I'm pretty sure that if it was a real account, I would have received a margin call. This also resulted in a 40.77% drawdown, but a 1,245 profit for 1 day in the demo account. All right. We'll have to look at the settings as far as this goes. Too much risk to even consider going live with it. Left my trades open. Currently 996 with 6 trades open. Okay. And do you use the OPO Forex broker they recommend? No, I do not. I want to get this, but I'm not sure about the broker. So like I said earlier, guys, you definitely do not have to use the broker that the vendor recommends. All right, so I think that is everything I wanted to touch on. If you guys are having a good or bad or neutral, whatever your results are, let me know in the comments section, and I will feature whatever you have to say in the video so that everybody can see exactly how kind of the community is doing. All right, folks, if you guys want to test out Promax for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. If you have any questions, you can send those my way, and I will try to find the answers for you. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on the 3rd for the next Promax weekly update review. Take care, folks.